Even though my ex-girlfriend was making fun of me, I kept pushing on. And then magically, I've done over 30 million in sales and my net worth is, 5+ million. I see a lot of people and hear a lot of people talk and say they want to be successful, but they're not willing to do anything difficult. They're not willing to go through any trials or tribulations or really make any mistakes. I want you to understand that coming from a straight A student, Division I athlete, I had a lot of success growing up. It was very difficult for me when I first started my business. What happened is I went all through school, 12 to about 22 years old playing football, and I wanted to play in the NFL more than anything, but it didn't work out. When it didn't work out, I realized very quickly that I didn't want to be an engineer. I had a 3.9 GPA. I had just been accepted to transfer over to Texas A&M, and I had about a year and a half left to get my degree. And that's a 6-figure salary first year. 22-year-old kid, you're making 6 figures. And I realized very quickly that wasn't gonna make me happy. I dropped out, and from 22 to 25, that's almost 1,000 days, give or take. I didn't make any money. It's very frustrating to me that people sometimes will see my success or others, and they assume that it's overnight, but they don't see all the things that go into it. So understand, during these years, I lived at my parents' house, I paid rent to my parents, I moved to Alabama and did sales in the hot sun 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. I worked as a server, I didn't date, I didn't go to parties. I sacrificed, and I made, in those 3 years, $2,000 in my business. So imagine the amount of people who had quit. What kept me going was understanding that every time I made a mistake or I was struggling with something, it was bringing me closer to the goal. Every time you make a mistake, it's gonna bring you one step closer to your next goal. Even though my family was making fun of me,